What's your favorite submission and why?
My favourite submission would be probably a rear naked choke or a guillotine, and chokes are just better, and they're just the ones that I'm best at, I guess.
What about smothering?
Smothering. Smothering's more a way of being than a submission. My name is Royle. I'm from Manchester, England. I'm a BJJ black belt and professional MMA fighter, and I'm the head coach of Phuket Grappling Academy. You've been waiting for this day for so long, yeah? The last 4 times you gave out stripes, so. Do you have any words?
Thank you.
Thank you. No, like, give me a speech, bro.
Speech.
Guys, can you all chant speech, 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 speech?
Speech. What did I say? Speech.
Your speech, mate. Say what you want. I began Jiu-Jitsu 12 years ago when I was 15 years old. I got into like lifting weights with some of my friends. I was like really into that for about 6 months, and then sort of friends that I was training with, they wanted to go to some MMA class, and I didn't want to lift weights by myself, so I went with them. Maybe 2 weeks later they stopped, and like I'm still doing it. So if you want to be like really basic, boom, boom, 1. If you want to do something more fancy, it's okay. But high pace, 2 minutes, then your partner goes 2 minutes, alright? So I opened Phuket Grappling Academy like almost by accident, really. Like it wasn't something I really set out to do, but when I left my old gym, I'd been teaching the kids program. Like a lot of them kids, I still teach today. Like some of them for like 4 years plus. And so when I left, like a lot of these kids still wanted to train with me. So I was teaching them in a yoga studio on the evenings, right? And I was quite content just doing that, to be honest. But because I'd do my training all day and then I'd teach for a few hours in the evening. That was it. But the yoga studio just kept putting the prices up, so they just kept changing the rates of the rent. So I was kind of forced to like find a location, and so I found this place. It's like, essentially it's nice, but it's like a strip mall. It's a very small room, and I opened, I had to give it a name, for the company and stuff. So it was Phuket Grappling Academy, because it was just like for kids, And I was also teaching No Gi at my old job, so I thought I'm just gonna do. I have my own space now. I'm not kind of limited of renting by the hour, so I'll just do a No Gi class each evening, and 4 of my friends I thought were gonna come, like Eugene, Daniel, Chris, and like I think just them 3 even. I was like, I'll just do it at 7 p.m. so they'll finish work, I'll finish work, and then I have the option of training No Gi every night if I want to. Like if I've not been able to train twice during the day for whatever reason. So I started doing that. I thought it's just going to be like me and a few of my friends. So we did that for like 2 weeks. And the first week there's like 3 or 4 of us. Then the second week there's like some more people come. So there's like on the Friday of the second week, I think there was like 9 of us, including myself, so like 8 people. Then we went into like a 6-week lockdown, and made an Instagram account for it. And people were talking, like obviously they enjoyed the training them first 2 weeks. And then I came back from lockdown and there was like 17 people in the class. Pass the guard or submit, you win, sit down, they join the line. You get swept or submitted, they win, they stay. In terms of like running classes, like a lot of sparring, really, a lot of positional sparring. Like, I do think that's like the most important thing, especially when you're in like a limited time frame. But yeah, I'm just trying to show the best techniques that I can, really, stuff that works. Control, start to circle towards his head, he inverts, my hands come on the inside, I'm going to dive into this space,
My hands locked. Straighten my legs out. And sit in the seatbelt. Control that.
What makes PGA special? It's a good question, man. Like I think what makes it special probably in Phuket is that it's not necessarily trying to be special or be perceived as special or whatever, you know. Like it's they don't like go on social media or like, you know, do marketing like, oh, we're the best, blah blah blah, we have this, we have that. It's like the training you know, this little room full of sweat, like it's not like the most beautiful gym or anything. It's just about the training, you know, and you know, whoever comes, like they're treated equally and like as people, you know, like there's no I don't know, it's not cliquey or anything like that. Like it's really like it's for everyone, you know, like it's reflected as well in the price. Like it's in like these small, you know, it's not in the most beautiful facility and stuff right now, but it's like it's affordable for everyone, you know, like it's accessible. Like I mean, that's really important. Like especially like the market for sort of martial arts in Phuket, it's not really like that accessible to everyone. Like most gyms are the price here of training is like 3 times the price of what it is in Europe for gyms that are like, you know, for jiu-jitsu better even in Europe. And but gyms here it'll be like 12,000 baht a month, 11,000 baht a month, and not everyone can afford to do that, you know, like or only a certain type of person can afford to do that, you know. Whereas for us it's like it mirrors pretty much European pricing, and it's still not everyone can afford that, you know, obviously. Like it's not like it's free, but I think that's important. Like I don't it'll always be a barrier for people, but I don't believe sort of money and finances should be necessarily a barrier to sort of quality training, because like, I know for me, I had help, you know, with I had clean mats, coaches helped me out, you know, let me train for free at times and stuff, and I'd want to do the same. I don't want to have a gym that only sort of rich kids can go to, you know.
Oh, you're just pretending that you're fucking got me. Almost. Don't take cameraman.
If PGA competitive gym, it's like you know, relative to Phuket, I think PGA is a very competitive gym, you know. But if we're talking like you know, internationally, like no, it's not. You know, I'm not like I'm very realistic. Like it's not. I want it to be one day, and like I believe it will be. But like with the kids, for example, like nationally and like internationally, the kids are very very successful. Like they win nearly all the tournaments they enter. Really, like in Phuket, they've like dominated all. The kids have just completely dominated all the Phuket tournaments. The adults, like it's going on the way to being that. So like they do very very well at all the Phuket tournaments. Did really well at the Siam Cup. You know, like the gym as a whole came like 4th out of 69 teams, and there's like you know, it's just this, and it's like the other teams, it's like you know, Nova Uniao and stuff. There's like multiple sort of academies contributing to the team points.
Stay on top, still at the skate. And then that circling, not setting you, but pulling the circle.
We're still in the same little gym now, but the lease is signed on a new gym and like beginning construction soon. Like you're gonna have a much bigger facility, like a much bigger mat space, which is like the main thing. And once it's complete, the actual building is like about 700 square meters, and so it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be the biggest indoor gym in Phuket, like indoor martial arts gym anyway, and like possibly Thailand, I don't know, but definitely in Phuket, I think. And then the matted area to begin, I'm looking at like 250 meters squared of matting, which will be pretty sick.
Move his head a bit.
You got flying in the hotel flaps! Roll through, roll through, roll through!
What's my mindset towards jiu-jitsu? I don't know, you see it as like a martial artist now. I think like more so now than like ever really. Like I'm just trying to learn it. Yeah. Still trying to learn it.
It's time starting mount. Every time there's an escape or a submission, change top and bottom.
About jiu-jitsu, if you're interested in it, which a lot of people are, you should just try it, because there'll probably never be a perfect time to start, and after having started, even if you don't like it, you just same with the competition, right? You'll be glad you've tried it, so then you'll know. So you should just try it. In terms of PGA, it's like I don't know, man. It speaks for itself. Same thing. If you want to try it, try it. If you like it, you'll stay. Right. It's easy. Do I think my jiu-jitsu is a higher level than other people? That's like one of the most arrogant, it's one of the most loaded questions ever, right? It like completely defeats the whole idea of like, we don't make claims, etc.
Give me a time frame under a minute.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds to submission. Less than 30.